friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Bong from inside out. So first let's get started by drawing in an oval for our left eye. And then moving over on the right hand side, let's replicate that. Moving further in on the inside now, we're going to draw in two smaller ovals in the center. Now in the top right hand corner of both eyes, we're just going to draw in a small circle for the highlight of the eye. Now let's draw in our nose. So coming up on a diagonal, we're going to draw in a heart. So we're going to curve this line around and then in for the top of the trunk. And then coming back over on the right hand side, starting from the center, we're just going to again curve this line around and then in. Now in the middle, we're going to draw two diagonal lines that come down, ending those at the same height. And now from here, we're just going from the top to curve this line around and in on the bottom. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left. Now for the top of the trunk, we're just going to drag this in towards the middle, curving that up. And then on the bottom from the point, we're just going to again curve this line around and then up. For the mouth underneath, we're going to draw in a nice big arch line. And then moving in towards the middle again, we're going to replicate that. For the tongue, we're just going to curve this line over towards the top left. And then for the teeth, we're just going to curve this line across and then back up. Now let's draw in the eyebrows. So coming up above, we're going to curve this line out towards the right. And then moving over on the left-hand side, we'll replicate that, ending that at the same height. On the bottom now, we're going to curve this line over towards the side. And then on the top, we're just going to arch this line around and then down towards the corner. Now let's draw in the head. So coming over in the middle, we're going to curve this line around and then down towards the nose. And then starting back in the middle on that line, we're going to curve this line around, arching that down on a diagonal. Now from here, from the corner, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards the middle. And then starting back on this line, we're going to continue to curve this line around and then up on the right-hand side. Let's draw in the hat up above now. So on both sides, we're going to curve this line around and then in. On the top, starting in the middle, we're just going to curve this line from left to right. On both sides now, let's arch this line in towards the top. And then from here, we're just going to draw in a curved line from left to right. And then in the center, we're just going to draw in another curved line across. For the ear, we're going to arch this line up, in, back out as we come towards the bottom, and then curving that in towards the side of the head. Now let's draw in the body. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then down for the jacket. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right. In the center now, let's draw in the bow. So we're going to draw in an oval in the center. On the top, we're going to curve this line around and then in on both sides. And then from that center point, we're just going to again curve this line around and then in towards the bottom. Now from here, we're going to curve this line over in the center, out towards the side. And now let's close off the rest of the jacket. So on the inside, we're going to curve this line out, ending that at the same height. And then we're again going to move over to the left and replicate that. Let's close the bottom off now with a curved line from left to right on both sides. In the center now, let's draw in a circle. Now for the flower, we're going to curve this line around and then in. Moving underneath, we're going to replicate that as we come down towards the side. And we're going to replicate this as we come all the way around our circle in towards the top again. Now let's draw on the collar. So we're gonna curve this line down and then up. And then over on the left-hand side, we're just gonna curve this line up. Let's close off the bottom of the stomach now. And we're gonna draw in a nice big curved line from left to right, connecting that on both sides. And now let's draw in the arms. So on the right-hand side, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes out. Stepping down, we'll replicate that, ending that so it's at the same height. And then now from here, we're just going to close this off with a curved line from top to bottom. For the left arm, we're going to bring a diagonal line that comes up towards the top. We'll move across, leaving a gap, replicating that, ending that at the same height. And then now from here, we're just going to draw in a curved line from left to right. Now let's draw in the hand. So on the right-hand side for the thumb, we're gonna curve this line around and then in. Stepping beside that, we're gonna again curve this around and then in. We're gonna move down and do this 3 more times. So arching this up. Again, curving this around. And then again, 1 more time, arching that in towards the corner. And now we're gonna curve this line down for the thumb. And as we come across for the rest of the fingers, we're just gonna curve this line down. Let's move over on the left-hand side now and draw on the left thumb. So we're gonna curve this line up and then in. For our first finger, we're gonna curve this line in. Again, we're gonna arch this line around and then in. Moving across, replicating that. And then 1 more time as we come down, we're gonna curve this line in. And then we're just gonna bring a straight line that comes down towards the bottom. For the thumb, we're gonna curve this line down. And then for the rest of our fingers, we're just going to arch this line up in the center. Now from here, let's draw in the checkered pattern in the jacket. So on the left arm, we're gonna curve this line up. Moving in again 1 more time, we're just gonna curve this line in towards the side of the jacket. And then on the top, we're just going to draw in a straight line. On the left-hand side, we're gonna draw a straight line that comes up. And then on the top here, we're just gonna curve this line all the way around and across. Moving in towards the bottom, we're going to draw 2 curved lines that come down. And then on the top, we're just gonna bring the straight line across. And then continuing that on the right. On the right-hand side now, we're gonna arch this line up. And then we're gonna bring this diagonal line up. Stepping in, we're gonna curve this line down. And again, 1 more time over on the right. And now from here, we're just going to draw in a straight line across. And then for our right arm, we're going to draw a diagonal line in the middle now. And then we're going to draw in a curved diagonal line that arches up towards the top. And then coming across 1 more time, let's replicate that. And now lastly, let's draw in our legs and our feet. So moving over towards the inside, we're gonna curve this line around and then in. And then moving over on the left-hand side, let's replicate that again. So curving this line around and then in. Let's step across, curving that around and then up on both sides. And now stepping over for the last toe, we're just gonna curve this line in. Now from here, from the point, we're just gonna curve this line up towards the top. Now for the ankle, we're gonna curve this line over at a point. We'll do the same thing over on the left-hand side. On the left leg, we're going to move up and do that 2 more times. And then over on the right-hand side, we're gonna curve this line across. And then 1 more time as we move up, we're gonna arch that over. And that is it. That's how you draw Bing Bong from Inside Out 2. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.